Hey everyone, welcome back to PolarByte. If you're new here, I'm Ash, and this channel brings you Canada and crypto news with the focus on what matters for Canadians. Don't forget to hit subscribe now so you don't miss any of our updates. Today we're diving deep into where the crypto market stands, with a fresh look at Bitcoin and a hand-picked list of 10 altcoins that, in my view, offer interesting opportunities right now, with potential upside if the broader crypto cycle plays out. I'll also give you targets, but remember, always do your own research.
The crypto market, it can feel like a total roller coaster, right? But what if there was a clear strategy to help you navigate it all? Today, we're going to break down a really simple but powerful approach, starting from the big picture and drilling all the way down to a specific actionable plan. So let's just dive right in. First things first, let's just wrap our heads around the sheer size of this thing. That number you're looking at, $3.1 trillion. That's the total value of the entire global crypto market. We're talking about a massive, massive ecosystem, and understanding who the key players are, well, that's crucial.
So to really get our bearings, let's take a quick snapshot of where the market is right at this moment. This is going to give us the context for everything else we're about to talk about.
And sitting right at the center of it all, of course, is Bitcoin. It's not just the first crypto, it's the market's entire backbone. Its dominance is huge, and honestly, the way it moves often sets the tone for pretty much everything else.
This quote right here really nails the why. With all the economic uncertainty floating around in the world, a lot of investors are looking at Bitcoin, the biggest asset in crypto, as a kind of safe haven. It's that stable core you can build around in an otherwise pretty volatile space.
And that brings us to the main idea of this whole explainer. See, it's not about choosing Bitcoin or altcoins. The real key is understanding how they can work together in one single powerful strategy. And this slide illustrates their different jobs perfectly. Just think of Bitcoin as your portfolio's backbone. It's there for stability. Altcoins, on the other hand, they're your growth engine. They offer something the source calls asymmetric upside, which is just a fancy way of saying their potential for gains is way bigger than their potential for loss. Though, yeah, that definitely comes with higher risk.
So, if altcoins are that growth engine, which ones are actually worth keeping an eye on? Well, our source material points to 10 specific examples that are on the radar for a bunch of different reasons. Let's run through them.
But hey, before we just throw a list of names at you, it helps to group them into a few key categories. You can think of them as the market leaders, the essential infrastructure projects that everything else gets built on, the established challengers trying to take the crown, and of course, the high-risk, high-reward wildcards. First up, the undisputed king of the altcoins, Ethereum. It's the biggest hub for smart contracts, and basically the beating heart of DeFi, or decentralized finance. Because it plays such a central role, it often leads the charge when the market starts to rally.
Next up is Solana, a huge competitor known for its incredible speed. It can handle a massive volume of transactions, which makes it a really big player in DeFi and especially in gaming. If those areas pick up steam, Solana could see some serious growth.
Okay, now for an infrastructure play. The best way to think about Binance Coin, or BNB, is like you're betting on the company selling the picks and shovels during the gold rush. It's tied directly to Binance, the world's biggest crypto exchange, so it's a pretty solid bet as long as people are trading.
XRP has a very specific job: making cross-border payments better. Its whole goal is to make sending money internationally way faster and cheaper than the old-school banking systems. If interest heats up in that sector again, its price could really take off.
All right, let's talk about Cardano. It's another major smart contract platform, but what really sets it apart is its super strong and loyal community of long-term holders. Because of that dedicated base, a lot of investors think it gets undervalued whenever the market takes a dip.
And now, for our high-risk play. Yep, Dogecoin. It's totally speculative, for sure, but meme coins often have the most explosive bounces when the market mood turns positive. It's really a bet on psychology, driven by community and social media hype.
Tron is pretty interesting because it has this really dedicated global community and a track record of being surprisingly resilient during market downturns. It's carved out its own little niche in decentralized apps and entertainment, offering a more moderate risk-reward profile.
Here's one that might be flying under the radar a bit: Avalanche. It's another one of those layer 1 platforms, which just means it's a foundational blockchain, kind of like Ethereum, that other projects can build on top of. If investors get bullish on these core platforms again, Avalanche could see some really nice gains.
Litecoin is one of the originals, a real legacy crypto. People often call it the silver to Bitcoin's gold. It tends to move right along with the big market leaders, so it can be a way to bet on a general crypto recovery.
And finally, another absolutely critical infrastructure play, Chainlink. It provides something called oracles, which are basically secure messengers that feed real-world data to blockchain apps. This makes it completely essential for the entire DeFi ecosystem to even work.
Okay, wow, that was a lightning round of 10 different altcoins. But here's the thing. The most important part isn't just the list of coins. It's how you actually put all these pieces together into a smart, balanced portfolio strategy.
So that begs the question, right? With a stable core like Bitcoin and this whole universe of high-growth altcoins, how would you actually construct a portfolio today?
And this chart illustrates the answer beautifully. The proposal is a 60-40 split. 60% of your capital goes into that safe core, your Bitcoin and Ethereum. The other 40%? That's what you diversify across your higher growth altcoin bets.
So what does that look like day to day? Well, it boils down to 4 pretty simple steps. First, build that 50 to 60% core in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Second, spread the rest of it across 4 to 6 different altcoins, to diversify your risk. Third, if one of those altcoins has a massive run, you rebalance, take a little profit. And finally, always keep an eye on the bigger economic picture, because crypto definitely reacts to it.
And that really brings us to our final thought. We've just walked through a pretty clear framework for thinking about the crypto market, from the stable core all the way to the high-growth frontier. But with literally thousands of projects out there, the real question is, using this strategy as a guide, which altcoins are now on your radar?
If you want to buy, trade, check the Binance link and Wealth Simple link in the description below to get started. Links provided for convenience. If you're new or uncertain, ask any question in our Telegram group, PolarByte Discussion, or stay updated via our Telegram channel, PolarByte. Links are in the description. If you like the video, smash that like button. It helps the channel grow and keeps you in the loop for our next deep dives. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm Ash, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay sharp, stay informed, and as always, stay Canadian, stay crypto.